listener production.
Welcome to Take a Hike podcast, a podcast that's going to be taking you through North Queensland's best parks and trails. Guiding us through the podcast today from the Townsville Bushwalking Club is Cherry Judge, Lewin Warnicky, and I'm Blair Woodcock. The October long weekend is just coming up. I'm sure there's a few people still planning what to do and how to waste their 3 days. One of the great things we can do now is not only just go for a day hike and get outside and explore, but we can take 2 to 3 days to actually really dig into an area, perhaps go on an extended hike or something. What are you guys planning to do to start with?
Well, Wallaman Falls is a perfect place.
It is Australia's highest permanent single drop waterfall, and it has a campground that's absolutely sensational by the banks of Stony Creek. So it's a beautiful place to start. So you head towards Ingham and follow the road to Wallaman Falls.
The fully paved road now too, right?
Yes.
That got upgraded a couple of years ago.
Yes,
it used to be terrible.
And it's well signposted as well.
Yeah, so you can't get lost.
And it's National Parks run as well, so it's not.
It is.
It's like $6 a night or something
Yeah,
per
it's super
night.
cheap, and you're supporting national parks, so it's great.
Yes, and it's in the Giringun National Park. So it's really, it's stunning. If you get to speak to one of the Giringun rangers, they are just so full of knowledge. It's really wonderful. So if you're there, definitely book through national parks. But if you get an opportunity to speak to the rangers who come to check your pass, just tap into their local knowledge. It's just amazing.
I've only been up there once or twice, and the only thing we've ever done is, walk down to the base of the falls, dip your feet into the rock pools, head straight back up, and then head back to Ingham for a snitty at the pub. What else is there to do? Where else is there to walk around and explore up there?
So when you camp, there is, it's actually by Stony Creek, and there's a pool there. Very few people know that there's a little walking track to that pool. So definitely swimming, of course, is on the agenda.
And if you had some inflatable toys or kayaks, you could take them down into the creek and kayak upstream of Stony Creek.
Away from Wallaman Falls.
Yes.
Yeah, right, okay. Smarter
Yes.
option too. That's pretty cool. Is that area on one of the great walks as well?
So the Great Walk is like kind of Y-shaped in a trail. One section starts at Wallaman Falls and goes down into Herbert River at Yemeni Pickup Point.
Right.
And then you got Henrietta Pickup Point, and then you have Blanco Falls.
So really, it's either a 3-day or a 5-day walk. It's lesser known mainly because it shouldn't be taken lightly. Like, you really do need good knowledge of navigation in that area. It's not that marked, actually, those 2 great walks, is it?
Depends on the section. The Herbert River section from Blanco Falls to Yemeni Pickup Point is just river walking through sand, over rocks, over boulders, navigating small cliffs. You're just following the river. Maybe a bit of navigation would be good, and being fully self-sustained.
And crockwise.
And
Crockwise, of course. The other one from Wallaman down to Yemeni, or Yemeni to Henrietta, is just along a fire trail. And you can see remnants of old cattle yards.
And I've seen pictures of people, like from the Townsville Bushwalking Club, coming down this steep cliff face. Is there a mountain, like a range you have to walk down?
Maybe that's from Blanco down into Herbert River.
Yeah, I think that seems like it.
It is very steep down from Wallaman down into Yemeni Pickup Point, down that range as well.
It looked incredible. The landscape's just incredible. The waterfall, it's just peppered with waterfalls, isn't it?
Oh, it looks epic. Even I think it was in Wild Magazine a few years ago. They had some of the original photos from one of the canoe trips or one of the water-based trips down that gorge. It just looked insane.
It is. It's wild country out there, and the landscapes are just stunning. All those rock faces.
The unfortunate thing is, along the Wallaman to Yemeni section, there's no side tracks to all the beautiful parts, so they go unnoticed. So you have all these little streams that run off the range and drop like Wallaman Falls. So you have all these other waterfalls there, and you got Garrawalt Falls, you got Flagstone,
Butterfly.
You got Butterfly, yes.
Yes.
And you have all these things, and they require a little bit of off-track walking to get to, but they're stunning and well worth the trip.
Yes, and if you're a slightly experienced hiker, I think it's worth those trips, and you'll find the information for those in wonderstories.space.
The ones that are off the trail are the ones from the fire trail part, right?
Yeah. So I think Flagstone is the shortest one off the track, and it's about 100 meters downstream. So it's worth it.
It's definitely worth it.
As long as you don't get lost.
So there you go. Just a simple trip to Wallaman Falls can lead into so many little side trips.
I guess so. If we are heading out for 3 or 4 days or 2 or 3 days out on the trail, the other thing we probably need to be aware of is the whole leave no trace policies that are out there. And
Definitely.
from my understanding, there's like 10 different steps to take in it if we're going to follow it to the letter. Is that right?
It is, but the main premise behind Leave No Trace is leaving just memories and footsteps, and not leaving anything else, like no trace of you as having been there. There are so many topics to touch in terms of Leave No Trace, but one of the topics I'm going to talk about today is building rock cairns, and it happens a lot around waterfalls and creeks. People think they're very pretty, and they are, but they just have no place in a natural environment. Anything unnatural has no place there.
Keep it wild. You don't need human trace, human impact on these natural environments. There's a few reasons. The main one I see is navigational. So some people in rock cairns are sometimes navigationally placed, and so people follow them. And so if you accidentally place one somewhere and then another one later, people can accidentally follow it and go the wrong way or off track.
Yeah.
That's probably the major one.
The other major one for me is that you're destroying habitats. So rock beds end up, the crevices and hollows within those rock beds are hiding places or homes for just the different organisms within that water system. It could be for fish, lizards and stuff that sit on the top of those rocks to sun themselves. You're destroying that. Also, the algae that form underneath the rock surface helps filter the water in those creek beds. It's vital. So you're leaving evidence of you being there, and there's no need for that.
Is there a time and place for cairns?
There is. So over in Scotland, they use it for burial sites, like a cemetery.
Yeah.
They also use them for navigation through the high country.
Yeah. So there is a place for them, definitely. I think that's why cairns came into in the first place. There were stacks of rock to just show where to go and how to get there. But I think the Stop Building Rock Cairns movement came about because rock cairns were being built in places they shouldn't be built.
And there are millions of them just laying on the creek bed.
Yeah, in fact, there is one near Little Crystal Creek falls, actually Little Crystal Creek, where the bridge is. Mm-hmm. If you go there, you park in the car park and you start walking upstream from the creek. Like if you go left, there's this section just littered with rock cairns. So if you see them, just dismantle them slowly.
Don't knock them with your feet, though. Don't kick them. Let's bring them down nicely, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. I think there's a few social media pages that are doing that as well.
Oh, just big
just walking up and kicking them to destroy them. Get rid of them. Well, what are you guys up to this long weekend? Are you out on an adventure?
I'm going to Wallaman Falls.
Taking their own advice. That's great.
Yes.
I might go to Yamini Falls, which is on the Herbert River.
Sensational. Nice. Sounds stunning, guys. Well, I hope the weather holds. It's going to be a cracker of a weekend. Enjoy it. Next time when we take a hike, let's have a look at something that is a little bit easier to do for the novices out there, but also let's give something a little bit challenging and something a little bit more difficult. Are you guys okay to come back with one option each?
Yeah.
Yeah, lots.
Fantastic. That's next time when we take a hike, guys. Stay safe out on the trails. Until next time, we'll see you then.
Happy hiking.
Happy hiking.